Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy. We get to crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Colorado State Rams. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So Boise State's offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to pass. It's Nelson. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Rams. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick six in the last possession. Quick throw over the middle. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Motion now from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Nelson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Colorado State's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Second down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle, but first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Rams will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Colorado State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Colorado State 7, Boise State 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Broncos bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Rams pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
To the air. It's Paolo Nicolosi. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Colorado State.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick catch over the middle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver, I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Bates. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
First down, we're going to throw the football. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boise State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And the Rams will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. We figured we might get a Mountain West championship that would have social media buzzing. And through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
The Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Using his legs, it's Henderson.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Rams pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Rams with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Paolo Nicolosi. There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking to throw yet again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Rams are in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Now you just felt that one coming. And those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He knocks this one right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
kicking team on now for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
14, Colorado State, 13.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. This line getting set up. It's a first-down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. On the ground, it's Henderson. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So Kirk, Boise State is in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Just trucks the man.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
The shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a one-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Single back takes the handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Brought down at the 26.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Rams hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Rams line up on 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. The Rams pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The shotgun running play call. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.